It's low. That gamble did not pay off as they bring it down at the 12-yard line. Lacked in height, it made up for by being short. Good coverage on that one, and they get him almost immediately. Great place to start for this offense. Scanning the field, it's Smalls. Fires to the right. Intercepted. Big play. Stops the drive.
And that can be frustrating for a defense sometimes, man. You get the stop. You force the punt, and then your offense gives it right back. It's frustrating, but you've got to be able to handle those ebbs and flows, the roller coaster ride. When your offense puts you in a bad spot like they did here, you have to be able to answer.
I can't say I've seen this strategy before, but they're showing punt on first down. A low line drive and not his best work. And he is knocked down immediately. Brave to try to return. The coach might have preferred a fair catch. So the Rebels come out to get this drive started. He threw a pick on the initial drive, but they have it back, and we're still looking for our first points of the game. Wants to throw one first. Oh, he's going to try to hit him over the top. Oh, that will be in. That's strong into the end zone for the score.
This offense is top 10 in the country in points per game because they've got a lot of speed. They've got hitters. They score fast. They don't need 10 plays to go down the field. You saw it right there. They've recruited well. They've got playmakers. They're going to be a problem for defense all year long. Without problem.
You don't see this very often. An early onside kick when you have the lead. He's able to grab the football, and the hands team gets the job done.
Man, these coaches talked about being aggressive, and they were. First quarter, you're going with the onside already there. I would say it's a little bit careless, a little bit reckless. Onside kicks are not high percentage, but they went for it, they failed, and now let's see how they respond.
Tennessee starts his drive as the offense takes the field. They've stumbled around here out of the gate. They've yet to pick up their first down of the game. Press center downs going to the air. And his throw is incomplete. And a good gain on that run.
It's got to feel good as an offense knowing that early in the drive you can turn around, hand it off, get a push up front, and go get positive.
The Lions Sharks circling. Crowd getting this defense whipped up on third down. They'll run him again. There he goes. Third down conversions are huge, and they've got one, and they're at the 35.
And that's what this offense needs, man. They need to do this, but they need to put several together. Back-to-back punts on their last 2 possessions. A lot of times that can wear your defense out, right? Playing so many snaps. This offense just keep being focused, executing on 3rd down, putting some drives together. Next thing you know, you'll look up and you'll have points on the score.
Up a couple at 2nd and 8. Soften him up with a run. Now to throw. Good job just to get rid of that one.
I'll tell you what, it's so nice to speed that clock up with the quarterback. Hit him early, hit him often. Those shots start to add up. That comes out
after the 2nd down misfire, looking at a 3rd and 8. Can't hang on after the hit, and it'll be 4th down.
Really nice 3rd down sub defense there that time. It's 3rd and long. They're expecting pass. They're mixing up their looks. They're trying to change the picture.
Now wait just a second here. I don't see the kicker coming out. I think they're going to go for it here. Got to make the play on 4th. And he will go down. Couldn't get rid of it in time, and the defense gets a sack on 4th down.
and the D brings the heat, man. And they catch him a little bit off guard. Quarterback doesn't know where to go with the football. I mean, the worst thing you can do on 4th down is take a sack. It doesn't matter if you get an INT. Throw that thing up. Give your receiver a chance to make a play. He holds on to it too long, and the defense gets the sack.
He'll be brought down quickly after a very short game. The Rebels in the hurry-up.
Defense came into this one knowing they were going to see some tempo. They've got to get the call from the sidelines, get it communicated, get lined up.
He'll move it ahead, and a good productive play on the ground.
And defensively, one of the most important things is stopping the run, being physical up front. That was too easy for this offense. You can't give up 5 and 6 yards a pop on the ground. Like, that is a recipe for disaster. They've got to be more physical, get off the ball, get downhill fast.
Well, not down to distance. The quarterback's got to get him moving so quickly, right? He knows the defense is going to be bearing down on him. So a nice job catching the gun snap and then turning and pivoting, getting it out of his hands quickly and accurately to pick up the first.
The Rebels getting set on 1st and 10.
Booster!
Looking for a man. It's Smalls. Just too much of a rush, and down goes the quarterback just behind the midfield stripe at the 49.
And they got to protect their quarterback better up front. They got to give him a little bit more time to make some damage down the field. But
going deep. Intercepted. A first half turnover can swing momentum. He'll try to take it back. Finally brought down the one play, not only to get the football, but to flip the field position with the return. Opening play of the drive from the 39. First play of the drive, he'll look to throw. Left side, it's Terry. And the big fella. Elude the cornerback who makes a sure tackle.
Nice quick throw there, and it's so important for quarterbacks to be able to find momentum and to be comfortable and confident. You want to just get the ball out quickly, make it an accurate, easy throw. You can tell that these two guys, they rep that play in practice all the time, and it's now showing up here.
Picked up 5 on that last pass play. Now it's 2nd and 5. Finds his tight end. He's
Well, it's a nice job by the tight end there. He's patient. He fights his way through all the traffic in the middle of the field, running that drag route, making it an easy completion for the quarterback.
Now they'll try to cash in this drive. 1st and 10 from the 50. And they get to him behind the line. It'll be a loss of 2.
Well, we know this offense obviously really struggled there last time out. They knew coming into this one they would have to be better running the football, and that just has not happened in this game. They're simply not physical enough offensively in this one.
Give to the running back. And he's brought down after a short gain.
And that run really didn't go anywhere. A lot of times we don't focus on it enough. How important those 5 guys are up front. To get on those defensive linemen, to try to move them out of the way, to get a run game going, it squarely falls on the shoulder of those 5 offensive linemen.
Just can't pull the trigger, and the quarterback is sacked from the 41.
And this has been a struggle for this offense, protecting their quarterback. It's priorities mission number 1, right? Every single game you go into last week.
Guys, look at this. They're going to gamble and go for it here on 4th and long. Snapped it, and he has to have it. Lets it fly. He's got it along the sideline. Here he goes. And he just kept running, and he ran away from the crowd, and he'll take it in. Touchdown, Volunteers. Extra point here will tie the game. And the extra point is good. So that scoring drive took only 6 plays. And they capped things off with a touchdown pass from 59 yards out. And he's going to bring this one out. Rolling the dice to bring it out of the end zone did not work out as he stopped at the 13. They'll try to put something together, backed up a bit, starting at their own 13. Tells to run, wants to pass. He unleashes a long one. And that one falls incomplete. They tried to go over the top on 1st down. 2nd down coming up.
Well, this defense was ready for go balls. Against this receiver and his speed, he's one of the fastest in the country. They knew this quarterback was going to try to take the top off the defense. That time they couldn't link up. If you're on defense, just know they're going to try that play again.
Just a short pass to the tight end. And he's brought down after a nice gain. Absolutely nothing settled. Deadlocked after 1 period of play as we have a look at the stats. After that tight 1st quarter, this 2nd period ought to be a lot of fun. So after the break, they'll go back to work. Looking downfield, it's Smalls. Out wide right, it's Lacey. Oh, he's got some space. At the 30. He's at the 10. And he ran away from the defense to take it in.
You know, oftentimes in college football, the best offenses are the ones that can create explosive plays, just like you saw right there. They're top 10 in the nation in points per game because they don't have to drive the field. They've got dudes scattered all over this offense that can take it the distance on any given play.
And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. So the Royals offense takes the field to start this drive. They find themselves trailing by a touchdown and a chance on this drive to even the score. Defense right there to stop him in his tracks, and they get nothing on that play.
Well, they're trying to run the football there, just nowhere to go. They got dominated by the far.
They got nothing on the last play at 2nd and 10.
go to a different level.
Caught. Really good job to pick up a chunk of yardage and get it out to the 39-yard line.
Well, look, that wasn't a touchdown, but that was a massive play for this offense. They needed some momentum. They needed to find a rhythm, and what better way than converting on third down. Awesome job by the quarterback getting through his progression.
And the time is just a hair off.
Well, there was something the quarterback liked in the pre-snap there, thinking his primary target was going to have a favorable matchup. The defense did a nice job disguising that look. They got more bodies over the run and forced the information.
Second and long here. He wants to throw it. Look out! And he was drilled just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
That pressure got to him. You talk about you want your quarterback to feel comfortable, man. He didn't have time to feel comfortable. He didn't have time to get his feet set, get the ground. This offensive line's got to do a better job.
A big third down coming, and honey, toddy, gosh almighty, this crowd is ready. Takes the handoff. It's Bishop. Absolutely nowhere to go as his defense makes a third down stop.
And so far early in this game, and you've got to be impressed with this defense and the physicality and it's stopping the run.
You guys look at this. I'm surprised they're going to gamble and go for it here on fourth down. Snaps on fourth down. He uncorks one deep. Picked off. That's number 15 on the year. Didn't find much breathing room to return it, but the interception has this offense in business at the 27. Rebels offense is back on the field. Going to audible here. Let's see what they do. Sets his feet. It's Smalls. Oh, pressure's coming. And he throws another interception. His third one of the night. Touchdown, Tennessee. This defense making a big play and putting it in the end zone. Setting up for the extra point and the tie.
Amazing job and awareness by that defensive lineman, locating the football, catching it, and then turning around and scoring. They might want to start using this guy on offense.
Looks like he's going to bring it out. Nothing wrong with the touchback, and they wish they had one right now, but he stopped at the 9-yard line. Ole Miss ready to send the offense onto the field. Well, the good news is they threw a touchdown pass last time. It was just to the wrong team, Jesse.
Well, that's an unfortunate part of the game for quarterbacks, but guess what? They do happen, so you've got to be able to turn the page here and lead this offense.
Well, I think you know this defense is going to be aggressive. They're going to jump routes. They're going to play aggressive. You got to take advantage of that. Maybe use that this time to your advantage.
That's a really good tackle there, giving up some size and still making the play. Really good concept there to get things going and use the tight end early.
Yeah, I mean, just such a great job on first down, setting up an easier second down. Understanding I don't always have to push the ball down the field, but see the tight end, make the throw. No, it's not a big gain, but makes life really easy on me on second down.
Wants to go up top on second down. For the fourth time tonight, it's an interception. Touchdown ball! And what a turn of events. This defense gets the pick six. He'll try to tack on one more. And with the extra point, the score is now 21-14. The kickoff bounces through the end zone. They'll bring it out to the 25. Let's see if they can get something going here late in the half. On the ground, it's Lacey. Not much doing there. He gets it to the 26, a gain of 1.
And Man, the big fellas up front, they don't get a lot of credit. They don't get talked about a lot unless it's negative, but they're the big component, man. They've got to get some push, to get some running lanes, get this running game going. They're the ones that make it go.
Finding some room. And he was off to the races, and he gets it to the 35.
Man, I want to be a running back in this offense. When you take that handoff to the right, you step blocking, and all the holes open up. That's a good sight for a running back.
You've heard of read and react. I think the defense read it. They just didn't react very well.
Well, when you got that kind of a line, just all that push they're getting on that right side, and just push the defensive lineman back, got in the linebacker's laps. Man, oh man, it was brutal up front.
I mean, this game has to feel like a living nightmare for this quarterback. We're still in the first half. This guy, with all the interceptions he's thrown, with all the inaccurate balls, nothing is going right. They have no semblance of a passing game because they simply cannot establish a rhythm under center.
And the Rebels have it with a first and 10. Looking for a man. It's Smalls. He misses his man. The accuracy just not what it needed to be on that play.
And man, oh man, I just don't understand what we're trying to do offensively. Like, last possession was your fourth pick, and coming out throwing again. They've got to find some way to settle this dude down or settle his behind on the bench and find somebody else that can make some plays.
Turning it on! Big pickup on the ground here to keep this drive moving and get them the first down. Clock stops momentarily for the first down. They'll hurry to the line. Nice move to keep running. Got some room in under the goal line. Touchdown, Rebels! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house. The extra point here would tie the game.
This has been a back-and-forth battle with a lot of football left to go. Really nice job executing on that rushing touchdown. If they get this extra point, this thing is all tied up.
He wisely lets that one bounce through the back of the end zone, and they'll take over at the 25. Plenty of time to work. Not any time to waste as they take over here in the final 2 minutes of the half. Dropped back on first down. Great job to separate the ball from the receiver there.
Well, that's just a great play by the defender and great timing. It was the hit that forced that incompletion.
After the incompletion, it's 2nd and 10 from their own 25. He's looking to pass. Unloads it downfield. And the incomplete pass taking a shot on 2nd down, and they'll be left with 3rd down.
How loud is it in this building? This is crazy. These fans are going absolutely nuts. And I used to love when the fans got involved when I'm on defense because it messes with the snap count. It messes with the...
Makes the catch on the left. And there was lots of space as he gets it to the 39-yard line.
And you just could not allow that to happen defensively, giving up a big play like that. They're going to need to now play with some sense of urgency if they're not going to give up any points here before the end of the half.
They'll give him 4 on the pickup in 2nd and 6.
And those body blows really, really matter. Like, I want to be able to hand the ball off to my running back 10, 15 times a game. Make the defense tackle them, wear them out. Sometimes it's 3 to 4-yard runs. Later in football games, they turn into 5 to 15 to 20-yard games just because of the body blow effect.
Might have picked up a couple on that one before he was knocked down. Here comes this home crowd as the defense tries to get off the field on 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. Perfect timing on the hit to keep him from making the grab, and the defense forces a 4th down.
3rd and short in college football today, you see so much more pass than you used to. The offense stays aggressive, and I think they stay aggressive because they know they're in field goal range. They got that 3 in their back pocket.
Needs it here on 4th down. Intercepted. A first half turnover can swing momentum. Good gain on the He uncorks a laser deep down the middle. Nearly another interception. It'll be second down.
Well, the offense is doing their best to try and at least get into field goal range here at the end of the first half. So they take a vertical shot down the field, but give the defense credit. Lots of eyes back there on the quarterback. They're able to break on the ball and make sure that throw falls incomplete.
He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what the call is. They'll take the penalty and move them back. That holding call pushes them back. Now they face a 2nd and 20 here.
Booster, booster!
Quarterback signaling to his guys. Back to throw, time running short in the half. He's going for it all. He's got him right on the field. Oh, and the defense in chase mode, and they finally get him down at the 35. Now we get a timeout taken by the Rebels. That's their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half.
Sweep!
They just dialed up one big play. Let's see if they've got another one on 1st and 10 from the 35. Quickly out to the tight end. Ole Miss calls its 2nd timeout. And they'll still have one in their pocket for what's left in this first half. Running out of time here in the first half, they're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break. And the quarterback runs out of time, and down he goes at the 38. We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half. Maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays.
Man, getting to this quarterback is pivotal. You saw it last drive, way too much time. They score a touchdown. Nice job on 2nd down. Anticipating the pass, playing the pass, getting the sack, and now
fires toward the end zone. Right through his hands. He had a touchdown and just didn't look the ball in. It'll be 4th down.
Man, you see, once you start to get to the red zone, the contested catch rate goes way through the roof. Who can make those plays when you're physically getting hit? Nice job by the defense, man. Make them earn it. Make them feel it. Get your hands through the contact of the football when they're trying to make the catch. Great job breaking on the football at the perfect time.
Across the 40 out of bounds at the 41, and a big pickup has this offense on the move. We played 2 quarters here and reached halftime, and we will now check in with Kevin Connors in the studio.
Gents, the cream is rising to the top here 7 weeks in. Let's take a look at today's action. We start with a look at Rutgers taking on the Indiana Hoosiers. And it's the Scarlet Knights, who are faring well right now in their quest to turn this season.
He's got it out. One little mistake in your kick coverage unit against this dude, and you are in a world of trouble, and they were barely able to keep it from scoring. Here comes the Ole Miss offense onto the field. They're changing things up, trying to get everyone set. Back to throw, it's Smalls. Finds his big tight end.
I tell you, I love the play call on 1st down here. You're just trying to find an easy completion, and the shortest throw on the field for the quarterback is finding your biggest target, and that's the tight end. Nice job.
The fake wants to throw. Finds his big tight end. He's all the way down to the 2-yard line. Just spectacular execution there. And the Rebels have it in scoring position on 1st and goal. Correct snap. That's his 3rd score of the game, and he's up to double figures with 10 on the season. Offense did exactly what it's supposed to do with a start like that.
When you're set up in that field position, you're thinking touchdowns. You're not thinking field goals. It's exactly what the offense does. It takes advantage of great field position.
And that is not the optimal solution there. The kickoff out of bounds, and the offense will have a little bit easier time of things. yardage on that pickup. The land sharks circling. Brown getting this defense whipped up on third down. Here's the snap, itching to fire downfield. Under pressure, and down he goes at the 33.
These are the plays as a defense that mean so much for so many reasons.
Wait just a second. They're leaving the offense on the field. They're going to go for it in this situation. Got to make the play on fourth. Trying to burn this defensive back. Makes the grab. Got the conversion and still going. And he's brought down, but he picks up the first down, and the gamble pays off.
That tells you a lot about their confidence in this quarterback. Fourth down early in the game on your own end, and you go for it, but when you make decisions and throws like that, it's easy to see why.
Trying to cap this drive with the pass. Got his man. They'll get it down to the 10-yard line on that completion.
This quarterback right now is in the groove, and he's doing a nice job in pre-snap. He's reading the coverage, and he's getting an idea of where he wants to go with the football. That's why the ball's coming out of his hands so quickly. That's why he seems like he's in a great way.
A little misdirection in the handoff on the counter. What powerful running, just driving the pile forward for everything he could get. He'll be just a few inches short. They'd love to pick up this third down and get a fresh set with first and goal. And he rolls into the house. Touchdown, Volunteer! Looking for the tie with the extra point. And after that extra point, we have a tie ball game in the third quarter. So that's a 60-yard touchdown drive. And what a way to finish it with a 9-yard touchdown run. The returner will field it and bring it back. And he'll be stopped. Return gets it out across the 25, stopped at the 26. The Ole Miss offense ready to go back to work. Their lead is gone, and they'll try to grab it back on this drive. Drops back. It's Smalls. That's caught. It's Cunningham.
And this offense knew coming into this game, they wanted to try to attack the middle of the field in the passing game, and they're able to execute the in route there.
Let it go. From the gun, it's Lacey. He breaks the tackle. They'll get him at the 45, but he got 10 on that one. The Rebels want to move quickly. Snap on first down, wants to throw. Now moving to his right, looking for anyone that's open. And they exploited that soft spot. They get it down to the 35. The Rebels will have it first and 10. Fresh set of downs going up top. Right side, it's Cook. Open space at the 25. They're able to keep him out of the end zone. He'll be stopped after 2 after the big play in the passing game. And the Rebels will try to put one on the board on first and goal. Looking to throw. And the ball comes out. What a disastrous play. Defense grabs the football, and there he goes. Touchdown, Tennessee. How about this defense taking one back to the house?
And that's the kind of play that can win you the game. You're on defense. It looks like the opponent's just going to run it in for an easy touchdown, but you create the takeaway, you scoop and score. It's a game-changing play. It's a momentum-changing play. And you can see on the sideline right now, they are completely galvanized by that defensive score.
Can't hang on. He muffs it. From inside his own 15, looking for room. Tackled and brought down right at the 20-yard line. Good coverage there. They'll snap it from the 20 for the opening play of this drive. To throw, it's Smalls. Got
quarterback and the receiver on the same page, in time, in rhythm, creates the big play. And look at them. They're right back on the football, ready to run another play.
And the Rebels with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. Running inside. It's Lacey. They drop him at the 47-yard line, but he'll have plenty to move the stick.
It's hard to stop Greg Hodge. It really is. That's why you run the football consistently. You got a big offensive line, a big physical unit. You run the football like this, man, it will take a toll later. But you got to tackle this guy over and over again who has this ability to make people miss and make big plays.
Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line.
And this offense gets nothing done on that play, but look at them. They're continuing to run this tempo.
Quarterback feeling that pressure, and he's knocked down at the 42. Midway point in the season, and games like this one can have a big impact on the rankings from week to week as we see upsets happen and favorites continuing to flex muscle. And maybe the way things are unfolding, we are set up for a classic finish as we get underway here in the 4th. After swapping ends of the field, they gave them a little time to figure out how they'll open the final period here on 3rd down. Flush to the left. Now he's going to throw back to the middle. And that is his 5th interception, a nightmare he is not waking up from. He'll be stopped, but not before getting the football and picking up big yardage on the return. What a play there. So here is the Tennessee offense. So the defense sets them up with that interception. Now a couple of first downs, maybe even punching a score, and they'll go home with the W. Got a little space.
And I like the first thought process, right? Run the football. We want to run that clock with the lead. Thank you to the defense for forcing that turnover, setting us up. Now we can put a few first downs together. We're looking really good.
Keep it on the ground. Nice run to pick up his way for good yardage there.
And if you'd have told this defense that they stuffed this great running back today, they'd have taken it. They'd have been happy. But the offense has still put up production, and they're still in the lead, trying to find a way to finish this one off.
Grabs it in the middle. Crosses the 30. He's got a lead. Perhaps a touchdown-saving tackle at the 17.
Well, this defense has given up some big plays in this game so far, but they've got a lot of talent on that side of the football. Someone has to step up here, make a play, get a stop, and put their team in a position to win.
Tight end now in motion. In the red area is Bishop. He's stopped at the 14-yard line, and they'll stay on the attack from there.
And this is a perfect situation. This is a situation, if you asked me to be in before the game, the coaches would have been ahead. I got the football. I got the lead on their side of the field. Nice gain on first down. Same exact score. Do it again. Run the football. Run the clock. Put the hands up down. Add points. We add points.
Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Bishop. That's not quite going to be enough as they stop him 4 yards short of the marker.
Keep the foot on the pedal if you're on offense here. You got that yardage. Yeah, you didn't get the first down, but you've set yourself up now to go for it here and keep this drive.
Snaps it, and he has to have it. The incomplete pass makes this series end in frustration as they turn over on downs.
Great defense on that one. They were ready for pass. They forced the incompletion. They're coming off the field. That's a big win for this defense.
So the Rebels come out to get this drive started. They're in a precarious spot here. That lofty perch in the rankings hanging in the balance unless they can do something to save themselves here.
Great job of contained by this defense. And in order to do that, the end man on the line of scrimmage defensively has got to be able to set the point and force the football back into traffic. And that's exactly what happened.
The give to the back. Nice move there. Tackle is made at the 22, but a nice 10-yard pickup there.
I love the play call by the offense here running the back. The score is what it is right now. You don't have to panic. You don't have to throw it every single down. You don't have to go up-tempo. Just run your stuff. Be balanced. Run the football. Make sure this defense stays on us.
Really nice job to squirt his way up to the 31-yard line.
And the offense has a little bit of success, and what do? They push that turbo button right back on the line, ready to run another play.
Finds his way up just short of the 40 to the 39-yard line before he goes out of bounds.
And how about that, guys? Like, make no bones about it. Bring in the big bodies, goal line personnel. Like, we're going to pound you right between the eyeballs. Sometimes people get aggressive on second and short and take shots. This offense said, no, we want to get the first down, and we want to get it now.
Out wide, it's Lacey. Across the 50 and knocked out of bounds at the 48. An explosive play gets this offense working.
And we've seen him do it by land, right? They've been handing the football, they've been finding space, making some plays, and now he does it by air. They find him throwing the football, proving to be a dual threat. This is a guy they like to feature in this offense because he'll continue to make big plays.
The Rebels are in the hurry-up. Right back to the well. They make the tackle, but not before he picks up the first down.
Yeah, and it's so nice. Don't overthink it, right? Just hand it off, get the first down, set it down.
Most important part of a clutch drive. Piece together some first downs. Get in position. And here they are on 1st and 10. On the run, it's Lacey.
Great job with the score. And listen, right here at this point in the game, there's still going to be time left. The defense is going to have to understand regardless. I'm going to kick the extra point because the field goal still beats me if I go for a two-point conversion.
And no problem on that extra point, and we have a tie ball game here in the 4th. Look at Mr. Hands taking the squibber inside the 30. Gets it all the way out to the 33 before he stops. They'll start this drive at the 33-yard line. The give to the lone running back.
All right, you're at a point in the game. You've got to go. You need to get down the field and score points. I'm all for running the football, but in this part of the field, you now got to start kicking it into overdrive, start taking some shots and gaining up some yards.
Break up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down. From the gun, he'll try to throw. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down.
And this offense has been a struggle. I mean, just call it like it is, guys. It hasn't been good, especially the passing game. And I'll tell you what, QB's played better games before. And
and it's picked off. This could be huge in a tie game. Not a lot of room on the return, but he already got the most important thing, the ball, and they have it at the 46.
And if you're the quarterback, you might have to stop throwing that, guys. You knew coming into this game, David, he's one of the best corners in the entire country. He's already been picked off twice now. He is literally living in this quarterback's head rent-free.
And so nice to have a guy like this that can cut off half the field. Because now you can put resources elsewhere. He's proven if you try me, bad things are going to happen.
They're going to ride this running back. Got enough for the first down. Could be an outing. Touchdown. They've got the lead here in the 4th. He scores for the 5th time this game. They'll try to add another to their lead. And as the ball makes its way into the end zone, that'll be a touchback. They'll bring it out to the 25. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. First play of this drive. Got a man in the middle. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they have a first down at the 43. The Volunteers will call their first timeout. And they'll still have 2 timeouts left for the rest of this game. Got to get everybody lined up quickly. Time winding away, and they've got to push the ball down the field. Lost the throw on first. Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be second down.
And the D chooses to bring pressure. A lot of times, big moments when you get these fourth quarters regardless, like pull the trigger, be aggressive, bring the pressure to them. They do hit the QB as he's throwing it and force the incompletion.
Stopped at the 46-yard line, but give him 10 yards and the first down. Timeout is called. It's the second charge to Tennessee. And they'll still have 1 timeout left at their disposal. In search of that tying touchdown. They've moved the chains a couple of times. It's first and 10. And the pressure will get there. The sack. Down he goes in the waiting moments. That could be a costly play. They've got to move quickly here. Still a chance, but they've got to force the ball down the field. Finds his target down the middle. They make the stop. That will pick up just a little bit of time to get to that first down mark. On third and long, he'll need to loosen up that arm. And that ball is caught. One hand grab. Offense uses a timeout. 17 seconds left on the clock.
What an unbelievable one-handed grab by that wide receiver. David, there was nothing that defender could have done on that play.
Yeah, and I don't know what you want these defenders to do. You're right, it was pretty good coverage, but you got so many receivers now that they run so fast, and you got these big targets out wide. And then guess what? They don't even need 2 hands. You know why? Because his gloves are so sticky. It's amazing. You see him down the field, way down the field. Not like this was just a short pass. He just sticks that 1 mid up there and brings it in.
And it's his 4th interception of the night. Wanted to wrap it up, make a play themselves, finish off the game, and the offense can't deal it out from here. This drive will start at their own 27-yard line. On the run, it's Lacey. Knocked down in the backfield, and boy, this guy's had a good day, but they finally get to him on that run. Timeout on the field and 4 ticks left to go. Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's second and 11. Handoff again. There he goes. Crosses midfield. He's at the 30. He's at the 10. And he takes it in on the final play of the game. He prayed through the echo of the whistle, and they did that with a sealing touchdown. Impressive run from the back, gets him 6 points, good drink of water, and maybe a little oxygen.
He definitely needs some oxygen after that long run, but it looks simple, right? Just hand the ball off, but when you can make big plays like this in the run game, man, does it make offense fun.